good evening, racing fans. Welcome to Grand River Raceway for this Wednesday evening. Racing action from Grand River Raceway going to post in approximately 18 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note in race number 1, number 6 Mags Family is scratched. Race 1, scratch 6 Mags Family. In race number 2, scratched is number 5 Bird Dog. Race 2, scratch 5 Bird Dog. Note race number 3 has no changes. No changes, race number 3. Race number 4 scratched is 1. Let's wait and see in 2 HP Patriot and 7 Mercenary. Race 4 scratch 1, 2, and 7. Race number 5, note that number 8 Behavin' Myself is scratched. Race 5 scratch 8 Behavin' Myself. Race number 6, number 9, Twin Bee Dream Girl is scratched. Race 6, 9, Twin Bee Dream Girl is scratched. Races 7 and 8, no changes. No changes, races 7 and 8. And in race 9, number 6 Toriel, the driver to be announced. Race 9, 6 Toriel, TBA. And the 10th race, number 4 Olympic Glide is scratched. Race 10, scratch 4 Olympic Glide. Once again, reviewing races 1 and 2. Race 1 scratched is number 6 Mags Family. And the second race, number 5 Bird Dog is scratched. Field 4, race number 1 is on parade. 1 is Defcon Silster Giganya, drives and trains and shares an ownership with Bruno Blouin Incorporated. Number 2 is Stoked Blue Chip, Robert Shepard for Marcel Barrio and Wayne McRae and Hammock Farms Limited. And number 3 is Miss Abracadabra, Mike Vanderkamp for Diane Secord. Number 4 is Duramax, Nick Boyd for Rayshan LaRue. 5, so Y. Colin Kelly for Rick Ziron. And number 7 is Shabby Hall, Bruce Richardson for John Chiquin and Robert Pooley. And 8 is Teacup Hanover, Sean Stacy for Hudson Standards and Robert McMillan and Bertrand Gillespie and Dale Larson. And 9 is Tuscan's Beauty, Brad McDonough, Danny Fontaine and Gaetan Bono. Well, fans, let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 5, Hawaii, and Colin Kelly driving for Rick Ziron. One that, look at that final quarter of the gold. 26-4 trotted final quarter. Hawaii, only third in that gold, but an OSS gold, 58 mile with a 26-4 final quarter should set this one up as probably the one to beat. 6-5 on the board. Number 2, Stoked Blue Chip, is also one that should get a lot of attention. And Stoked Blue Chip is currently on the board at 7-1 now. Has had 3 starts, but you do see a 59 mile with a pretty solid back half of 58 seconds. That's, I think, what really is a good measuring stick. 4th place finish at Georgian Downs. Tried the gold last race, outside post, and not able to get into it. Stoked Blue Chip is sent out by the solid barn of Marcel Barrio. Sports a 381 training averages 8-1. Number 1, Defcon Silster is 2-1 on the board and shows a couple of miles in OSS gold coming into this one. And also note 58-3, decent comparative time. July the 9th, Defcon Silster and Gigagnon at 448 training average. Defcon Silster 5-2 on the board. And one more to take a look at is number 3, Miss Abracadabra. And Miss Abracadabra is one that's had one qualifier, 30-2 final quarter. And Miss Abracadabra is set up by Mike Vanderkamp, who's put some decent numbers up this year. This Miss Abracadabra is getting a fair amount of action off a lone qualifier. It is 6-1. Fans are all on number 5, Hawaii, and Colin Kelly. Even money on the board. Fans, note a quick program note. Number 9, Tuscan's Beauty, qualified wearing trotting hobbles and will be wearing them here. Tuscan's Beauty, qualified wearing trotting hobbles and wears them in this start. Starting gate is rolling for race number 1. Checking up positions. Defcon Sealster, Stoked Blue Chip on the inside. In the center, Mass Abracadabra and Duramax and Hawaii. On the outside, Chamois Hall and Teacup Hanover. Second tier, Tuscan's Beauty. And the field for race number 1 is set. This started off Defcon Sealster, Duramax, and Stoked Blue Chip. Then Hawaii to the outside as the field works on around the turn. Then driving through to the inside, Tuscan's Beauty. But as they are about to enter the backstretch, Defcon Sealster has got the lead. Stoked Blue Chip is second. Duramax is racing third. And Hawaii is now surfing along in fourth. And racing fifth is Tuscan's Beauty. Mass Abracadabra is back racing third from last. And then Teacup Hanover and Chamois Hall on the race to the opening quarter. Defcon Sealster with the lead. Advantages two. Stoked Blue Chip is second. Duramax is racing third. And then Hawaii is positioned fourth and Tuscan's Beauty is fifth. 29-3 is the opening quarter. Defcon Sealster has a lead of a couple of lengths over Stoked Blue Chip, and Duramax is racing third as they come off the turn. Hawaii is positioned fourth. They race on towards us. Tuscan's Beauty is fifth. Then sixth is Mass Abracadabra and Teacup Hanover and Chamois Hall. Halftime was 1 minute and 3/5. Defcon Sealster leads. They march their way on into the backstretch, and it is Defcon Sealster by a length and a half. Racing second is Stoked Blue Chip, and up on the outside goes Hawaii, and Hawaii is now only about 2 1/4 off the lead in closing on Defcon Sealster. Racing fourth is Duramax, and then position fifth is Tuscan's Beauty, and sixth is Mass Abracadabra. Defcon Sealster leads as they march on to 3/4 off that 1 minute and 3/2. And it is still a lead of about a length and a quarter for Defcon Sealster. Hawaii, though, is chipping away. Hawaii now is only a length back. Inside third, Stoked Blue Chip racing for his Duramax. Off 3/4, 1:30-4, they turn for home. Defcon Sealster on the inside. And on the outside, Hawaii. It is Defcon Sealster and Hawaii to settle things in the lane. Defcon Sealster on the inside, driving on. Defcon Sealster is going to win and turn back. Hawaii. Stoked Blue Chip is third. Duramax is fourth, 1:59-3. Defcon Sealster. Winner, Gagnon. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 1 It's number one, Defcon Silster, a 2-year-old muscle mass gelding, owned by Guy Gagnon, Louis Ladelipe, and Bruno Blouin Incorporated. Guy Gagnon is the trainer and the winning driver. First win for Defcon Silster and Guy Gagnon. The first race mutual payoffs. Number one, Defcon Silster $9, 290, 210. 5 Hawaii, 220, 210. 2 Stoke Blue Chip, 320. $2 exactor, $20. Dollar try, 15.10. Dollar superfecta, 68.25. The first race, or her finish from the top, 135. 4-2 scratch 768. That's 135. 4-2 scratch 768. Second dash is next scratched is number 5, Bird Dog. Field for the second on parade. 1, Transcendence, Travis Cullen for Gary Kingshot. Number 2 is Lady Natasha, Robert Shepard for John Yake Jr. and Craig Turner. Number 3 is Golden Leader, wrapping out for Steve Bossens and Amber Hughes. And 4 is Kunis, Scott Young for Jean Tourigny and Marc Belanger. Number 6, Southwind Maritime, Bruce Richardson for Jim Ritchie and Paul Ritchie. Number 7 is Count the 3, Colin Kelly for Bob McIntosh and CSX Stables. Eight was She's Magic, Scott Coulter for Anthony Beaton and David Lumsden. And 9 is Land of Paradise, Travis Henry for Scott McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst and Bradley McNiven and Shirley Griffin. Well, let's get a look at this field for the second. Number 7, Count to 3. Well, it's finished in the top 3. In fact, the top 2 in each of the last 4 starts, including a couple of wins. And both of those wins were pretty dominant wins. One of them was here, a front-end win from post 3. Thing is, though, now has to deal with an outside post position. Did race a little bit from off the pace last race and beaten 3/4. The mile time in that one, 56-1, compares very well here. Count to 3 is 5-2 as a lukewarm favorite. Number 6, Southwind Maritime. Well, it's just 1 win this year, but 4 out of 7 in the top 2. And Jim Ritchie has put up some solid numbers this year. Southwind Maritime did a nice job at Georgian Downs last race from an outside post to be beaten just 1.25 in 55-4. And the overall recent form, pretty darn fine for Southwind Maritime, and is a decent price, 10-1. That's a good price for one sent up by Jim Ritchie, 10-1. Number 3, Golden Leader. Had 4 really good races before a tough outing at Hanover last race. Now, did battle 3 wide, but then tailed off in the late going. But Golden Leader has made the top 2 in 4 out of 8. Steve Bosson sports a very strong win percentage. Has won 17 out of 66 starts this year. That's very, very good. Golden Leader and Brett McDonald, 7-2 on the board. And number 4, Kunis, well, beaten only 2 lengths here, or rather at Georgian Downs last race, went to the front and certainly has the post position again. Kunis, leaving at a post 4, could fire out, although there is some good gate speed down to the inside. Kunis is one that does show wanting the front, has been the pace setter in 3 of the last 4 starts. The only one that she wasn't was post 8 at Georgian Downs. Kunis and Scott Young is currently 7-2. Second dash of Field of 8 going to post shortly. Field 4, race number 2. Taking up positions, Transcendence, Lady Natasha on the inside. In the center, Golden Leader, Kunis, and Southwind Maritime. And on the outside, Count to 3, and She's Magic. And the second tier, Land of Paradise. Field 4, race number 2. It's at the start of the rough in Golden Leader Kunis, and on the inside, Transcendence. Then it is Lady Natasha. Then we've got Southwind Maritime and Count to 3. Land of Paradise along to the inside, and She's Magic is trailing the field. On into the backstretch they go. And with the lead right now, that is Golden Leader. Golden Leader's in front by 2 1/4. Kunis is second. Transcendence racing third. Then a gap of 4. Lady Natasha to the inside and Count to 3 to the outside. Then it is back to Land of Paradise and Southwind Maritime. And then it is She's Magic trailing the field. On the race past that opening quarter in 27-3, and it is Golden Leader, but on the outside, Count to 3 is driving and trying to become the leader. Count to 3 and Golden Leader as they race off the turn, and they head on towards us. Kunis is on the inside, racing position to third, but it is Golden Leader and Brett McDonald with the front end. Count to 3 was able to squeeze into the pocket, right there close, and then third is Kunis, and racing on the outside, Land of Paradise and Transcendence is on the inside fifth. 57-2 is the halftime. Southwind Maritime moving on the outside. Then it is back to Lady Natasha, and She's Magic moves out. They race on into the backstretch. Golden Leader and Brett McDonald with the front. Right there in the pocket is Count to 3. On the outside now, Land of Paradise is moving up rapidly. It's only about a half length off the lead now. Racing second. Count to 3 is third. Southwind Maritime is racing fourth. She's Magic is sent out 3 wide now and is moving into contention. And then Kunis is on the inside sixth. And then it is back to Transcendence and Lady and Natasha. Land of Paradise leads it by a nose. On the inside, Golden Leader tries to rally. Then racing on the inside is Count to 3 waiting for the passing lane. Southwind Maritime in the center. And on the outside, She's Magic. They come on down the stretch by. Land of Paradise now has the late lead. Land of Paradise is going to land back in the winner's circle. Then they're all there for second. There were 6 horses across the track for second. 157-1. Wheeling back in front of us is number 9, Land of Paradise, a 3-year-old Badlands Hanover Bay filly, owned by Scott McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst and Bradley McNiven and Shirley Griffin. Scott McNiven is the trainer. Travis Henry, Turk Henry, the winning driver. Second win this year, 4th lifetime for Land of Paradise. On the board, it's a 9-3-6-7. The second race payouts 9 Land of Paradise, 30, 60, 890, 430. 3 Golden Leader, 520, 360. 6 Southwood Maritime, 420. The $2 double, 289.90. $2 exactor, 196.40. Dollar Trive, 397.90. Dollar Superfecta, 1331.90. Here is the second race order finish from the top. 782-6-SCRATCH-3-451. That's 782-6-SCRATCH-3-451. Field for the third on parade. One Northern Tailwind, Airplane drives, trains, and owns. Number 2, Raising Royalty, Colin Kelly for Stephen Bossens and Steve Palermo. Number 3 is Charmbrook Rome, Paul McKenzie for John Ryer and Randy Ryer. And 4 is Herb's Journey, Scott Quiller for Duncan Brewer and Randall Urquhart. Number 5, Polar Hall, Bruce Richardson for Kevin Davidson. Number 6, King of Magic, Nick Stewart for Gary Anderson and James Kasha, Roxanne Kashanuna Kasha. Number 7 is Vabron, Jason Ride for Paul Cameron and TJ Stable. And number 8 is Super T, Travis Henry for John Yake Jr. and Chris Yake. Field of 8 for the third start of the win for Looking at this field, we'll take a look at number 4, Herb's Journey, who's had 3 nice journeys around the track here in the last 3 starts, and 2 wins and a competitive second in this class last time out. And the one that beat Herb's Journey is not back in here. Herb's Journey and Scotty Calder for Duncan Brewer is one that's able to race from a little bit off the pace if need be, but also can fire hard early. Herb's Journey should be a main threat in this dash and is 8-5. One Northern Tailwind's last race wasn't quite as good, but just before that had a really nice run of consecutive top 3 finishes at, well, on the page. If you look at them, there's 7 in a row. And Northern Tailwind with an inside post position and gate speed, likely to get right back into a stretch of another series of top 3s kicking it off here. Northern Tailwind and J.R. Plot is 6-1. Number 3, Charbrook Chrome was strong here 2 races ago, but then tried the preferred 2 and 3 cat class at Georgian Downs last race. Didn't fit it well. Charbrook Chrome now comes back here looking to get back going to the way that he raced really well here 2 races ago. You see this one racing solidly on the half-mile track. Hanover, Clinton, good miles there. Charbrook Chrome is one that could be a shiny one here in the 3rd, with Paul McKenzie driving at a nice price of 9-1. Set up by John Ryer, sports a 333 training average. And number 5, Polar Hall. Well, Polar Hall is right now not going well. In fact, the polar opposite of some of the ones we mentioned first. Polar Hall also made an early break last time out, but if you go back 4 races ago, was a winner, had a couple of really good races in a row, one here and one at Georgian Downs. Polar Hall needs to get back rolling. Of course, first up, needs to stay flat here. 23-1 on the board, now 25-1. The 3rd race of Field of 8 going to post shortly. The starting gate is rolling for race number 3. Northern Tailwind, Racing Royalty, and Charbrook Chrome on the inside. In the center, Herb's Journey and Polar Hall to the outside, King of Magic and Veyron and Super T. It is a field of 8 for the 3rd dash. And They're at the start of the rough, and off stride goes King of Magic. Northern Tailwind on the inside is going to get out quickest of all as the field works their way on around the turn. And then it is Chambro Chrome racing Royalty, and to the outside Herb's Journey. Herb's Journey is now racing position to third, as in front of racing Royalty. Then it is back to Polar Hall and Veyron, and then Super T and King of Magic. And on they race to the opening quarter. Northern Tailwind and J.R. Plon has a lead of a couple of lengths. Chambro Chrome is second. Herb's Journey is racing position to third, and that's Racing Royalty fourth, and Polar Hall is fifth. Then it is back to Veyron, and Super T and King of Magic trails the field. Off they race off the turn. They come on towards us. And on top right now, Northern Tailwind. Northern Tailwind in Chambro Chrome and Herb's Journey, the front three as they come up to the half, and off stride when Polar Hall. Racing Royalty to the outside position fourth, and then Veyron. Half was 57 seconds flat. Third from last is King of Magic, trying to recover from an early break, and then Super T on the inside. Another break in stride for King of Magic. On down the back stretch they go. Northern Tailwind at 8-1 still has the lead, but on the outside now, starting to chip away and getting up a little bit closer, is Herb's Journey. Herb's Journey now has come on to within about a half length of the front. That is Racing Royalty on the outside. Racing Royalty, Northern Tailwind. Herb's Journey is racing third. And as they race on that final turn, Racing Royalty. 3/4, 126 and 3. Racing Royalty, Herb's Journey on the inside, Northern Tailwind. And Veyron is fourth, and fifth is Chambro Chrome. And the field turns for home. And it is Herb's Journey now who's got the lead of a Racing Royalty. Herb's Journey, Racing Royalty as they come on down the stretch by. And Herb's Journey wins it. Then Veyron was second, Racing Royalty third, and Chambro Chrome was fourth, 157 and 1. Herb's Journey. Wheeling back in front of it, the winner of race number 3. It's number 4, Herb's Journey, of 4-year-old Angus Hall, brown gelding, owned by Duncan Brewer and Randall Urquhart. Duncan Brewer is the trainer. And the winning driver, Scotty Coulter. It's the 4th win this year in 8th lifetime. Herb's Journey and Scott Coulter take race number 3 in 157 and 1. The third race payouts, number 4, Herb's Journey, $563, $32.70. 7 Veyron, $393.10. 2 Racing Royalty, $4. $2 Exactor, $19.10. Dollar Try, $40.35. Dollar Super, $130.05. Here is the third race. Order of finish from the top. 534-16827. That's 534-16827. Field for the fourth race on parade. 1 and 2 are scratched. And number 3 is Levi's Day. Nick Stewart for Vic Putty and Bill Maines and Lloyd Stone. Number 4 is Denver Sister Travis Henry for Martin Lachance and Jeffrey Gillis. Number 5 is Sprint Media, breaking out of Richard Morrow and Severino Spagnolo. And number 6, St. Lad's Flirt, Paul McKenzie for Gaston Dumont and Franz Peterson. Number 8 is Sweet and Fast, Scott Young for Sean Stacy and Steve Klonowski. Number 9 is a little bit of swagger. It is Jay Harris for Jack Harris. Well, fans, let's look at this field. We'll start with number 8, Sweet and Fast, who, well, had a difficult post position, but now with 3 scratches, we'll be leaving at a post 5, and Sweet and Fast drops from Woodbine, and with the scratches as well, the move inside, you do see some pretty big speed, 50 and 4 back in the middle of June. Sweet and Fast, I think, should like the class drop, and the scratches as well, 7-2 on the board. Scott Young for Sean Stacy. Number 5, Print Media, is also one that's dropping from Mohawk, hoping to get back going. Lots of back class for Print Media. And Print Media does have more than $250,000 in earnings, and did race in the Preferred 3 class here 3 races ago and was a very competitive third. In fact, in back-to-back starts in that class. Print Media really should be good in this spot. 1-2, the favorite. Number 3, Levi's Day. Now, show racing at Mohawk in 53 and 2 starts back. Did not have a good outing at Hanover. Tough post and also suffered interference. Levi's Day was a 7-time winner last year, just 1 win this year in 20 starts. Levi's Day hoping to get back going and put some money in his jeans here. Levi's Day is 12-1. And number 9, little bit of swagger, beaten a length and 3/4 last race. Now has to deal with a trailer post, but with fewer horses on the track in this one, just 6 in the field. A little bit of swagger, may well be able to get a decent trip. A little bit of swagger, does have some back class, and 9-2 on the board. Jay Harris driving. The 4th race of Field of 6 going to post shortly. field for race number 4 of Field of 6 Gathering Speed. Approaching the start. And they're at the start of the off. Levi's Day, Denver Sealster, sweet and fast from the outside. And then a little bit of swagger. Then it's back to Print Media. And trailing the field is St. Lad's Flirt. They race into the backstretch. Levi's Day and Nick Stewart has come on to get the lead. And racing on the outside, Denver Sealster. Then a little bit of swagger drive through. Now fills the pocket. Denver Sealster takes back and is on the pylons racing third. Sweet and Fast is fourth, and then Print Media and St. Lad's Flirt. The field races around the turn. Off that opening quarter of 27 seconds, Levi's Day has a lead of a length and a half. Little bit of swagger right there in the pocket on the back of Levi's Day. And on the pylons third is Denver Sealster, who works in front of Sweet and Fast. Then it is back further to Print Media and St. Lad's Flirt. And they race on up to the half, and on past the half they go. Levi's Day still with the lead. Levi's Day, a little bit of swagger on the inside. And there goes Sweet and Fast now challenging first up. Halftime was recorded in 56-1. And on down the backstretch they go. Print Media is moving second over fourth and is getting closer. Sweet and Fast now is right alongside Levi's Day as they race on down the backstretch. And on the outside now, it is Sweet and Fast who's come on to take a lead of about a length on the inside. Levi's Day racing third. Print Media on the outside. Fourth of the inside is a little bit of swagger. And then it is St. Lad's Flirt and Denver Sealster. But it is Sweet and Fast, and Scott Young has a lead of about 2 1/4. Print Media is racing second. St. Lad's Flirt is on the outside third. Levi's Day is racing fourth. The field turns for home. And Sweet and Fast and Scott Young on down the stretch drive. Sweet and Fast has this one. St. Lad's Flirt charging late to pick up second. Print Media third. Denver Sealster fourth. The time of the mile, 1:54 flat. 1:54, the time of the mile. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 4. It is a number 8, Sweet and Fast, a 6-year-old Christian Cullen Bay Gelding, owned by Steve Klosky. Sean Stacy, the trainer. Scott Young's the winning driver. Third win this year, 14th lifetime, Sweet and Fast. 1:54 flat. The fourth race of mutual payouts. Number 8, Sweet and Fast, 480, 350, 270. 6, St. Lad's Flirt, 20, 720, and 1080, and 5, Print Media, 290. $2 exactor, 74, $80 try, $120, $45 super, $300, 45 cents. Here is the fourth race over a finish from the top. Double scratch 5432 scratch 16. That's double scratch 5432 scratch 16. Field for race number 5 on parade. One Alphabet Queen Austin Surrey for Scott McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst. Number 2, Salisbury Jesse, Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald and Edward Cork. Number 3 is War Philly, Jay Harris for Jack Powell and Bradley Powell. And for Bet I'm Vicky, Scott Quilter for Richard Morrow and Jeffrey Lilly and Danny Purcell and Blair McLaughlin. Number 5, So Awesome, J.R. Platt for Patrick Shepard and Robert Woodburn. Number 6, Village Jamie, Travis Cullen for Rachel Andrew. And number 7 is So Frisky. It is Alfie Carroll for Anita Willette and Paul Bernard. 9 is Ballfast, Scott Young for Sean Stacy and Steve Klonowski. Field of 8, race number 5, preferred 3, Fillies and Mares. Let's look at this field. We'll start with number 2, Salisbury Jesse. He's got a couple of wins in the past 4 starts, and Salisbury Jesse is one that should fit very nicely here. You do see racing at Mohawk in 52-4 2 races ago, and that win at Georgian Downs in 53, comparatively speaking, is probably the quickest of the miles that you see on her page. Salisbury Jesse has gate speed, was able to wire that field July the 7th rather, from Georgian Downs from post 1. And that last one at Georgian Downs win got to the front from post 2. So I think you know where Salisbury Jesse is pointed. 4-1 on the board. Number 5, So Awesome. Well, had the trailer post here last race and still managed to finish second. Now has 3 good races in the past 4, and that was in this class. And So Awesome and J.R. Plott, definitely a win threat. In fact, is the 2-1 betting favorite. Number 4, Bet I'm Vicky. Well, tries things away from Mohawk, and the last time this one was away from Mohawk, raced well at Kawartha, and the start before that at Kawartha was a winner. Bet I'm Vicky did score 10 wins last year. Bet I'm Vicky gets a better post position and should have a chance at a much better result with the class drop. Scott Calder for Richard Morrow. Bet I'm Vicky is 8-1. And number 6, Village Jamie. Well, was a dominant winner here in a lower class in 155 2 races ago. Then tried Mohawk last race and was really fine, moving up in a mile of 153, beaten just a length. So right now, Village Jamie has really got things rolling. 4 good starts in a row. Village Jamie, this is a tougher spot than she was racing at back before she left to try Mohawk last race, but that was a really good start there. So Village Jamie is 6-1 on the board. Gate is rolling for race number 5. Alphabet Queen, Salzburg Jesse on the inside. In the center, War Philly, Bet I'm Vicky, and So Awesome to the outside. Village Jamie and So Frisky. The second tier, Ball Fast. It's a field of 8 for race number 5, and there at the start of the rough. Salzburg Jesse, War Philly off stride. Bet I'm Vicky. So Awesome's racing into the front 3. Then driving through to the inside is Alphabet Queen. Now Alphabet Queen has taken over 3rd. And racing fourth is Ball Fast. And So Awesome took back a little bit. Now gets over to the pylons racing 5th. And is in front of Village Jamie. Then So Frisky. On down the backstretch they go. Salzburg Jesse has the lead as they march on to the opening quarter. Lead right now is 2 1/4. War Philly is second. Alphabet Queen third. Ball Fast is racing position 4th. Then it is So Awesome as the field races their way around the turn off that 27-1 opening handle. And racing on that lead, Salzburg Jesse, length and 3/4 over War Philly. Alphabet Queen is position 3rd. Ball Fast is racing 4th and comes to the outside. And So Awesome steps to the outside as well, as does Village Jamie and So Frisky. And they roll on towards us off that 27-1 opening quarter. Salzburg Jesse with the lead. Ball Fast to the outside, getting closer. War Phillies on the inside 3rd. And So Awesome is racing 2nd over 4th. They work their way past the 5/8s, and 5th down to the inside is Alphabet Queen. And then it is Village Jamie and So Frisky. But it is still Salzburg Jesse with the front. Ball Fast has come on down and is only about a head off the lead. War Phillies on the inside 3rd. And So Awesome is racing 4th, but gapped a little bit in the cover. Alphabet Queen 5th to the inside. Then Village Jamie and So Frisky on by 3/4 125. Salzburg Jesse is still leading. The advantage is holding at about half a length right now. Ball Fast second. War Philly is waiting for the passing lane and looking to march up the inside. And then Alphabet Queen took the shortcut around the turn and is racing forth on down the stretch drive. They come. Salzburg Jesse up the inside. War Philly is marching. Salzburg Jesse, War Philly. Salzburg Jesse wins. War Philly is in a place photo with Ball Fast, and then it was So Awesome. 153-4, Salzburg Jesse. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 5, number 2, Salzburg Jesse, 4-year-old Big Jim Brown mare, owned by Edward Gork of Sudbury. Ron McDonald's the trainer, Brent McDonald the winning driver, 3rd win this year and 8th lifetime for Salzburg Jesse. The fifth race payouts: number 2 Salisbury Jesse, 390, 330, 240. 3 War Philly, 1110, 490, and 9 Ballfast, 350. $2 exactor, 43.30. Dollar try, 111.75. Dollar superfecta, $334. Here is the fifth race order of finish from the top. It's a 5-1-2-8-4-6-7 scratch 3. That is 5-1-2-8-4-6-7 scratch 3. Field for race number 6 on parade. 1 is American Rose, Kelly Shepard for Sea of Green. Number 2 is Enduring Words, Robert Shepard for Ryan Stewart. And 3 is Century Gaga, Nick Stewart for Vic Putty and Lloyd Stone, Mike White Nioski. Number 4, Century Havana, Bruce Richardson for Jim Ritchie and Paul Ritchie. Number 5 is Vaniscam, Scott Young for Catherine Flanagan. And 6, She's Got It All, Colin Kelly for Rick Zeron and Hut Racing. Number 7 is Fashion Blogger, Alfie Carroll for Mike Sumner. And number 8 is Mocking Mary, Jay Harris for Jeffrey Williamson. Scratched is number 9. Well, fans, let's look at this field, and, well, a couple of the best ones have drawn poorly, so should be a pretty wide open dash. We're going to start with number 7, Fashion Blogger, who was 4-1 last time out, same as right now, but made an early break in stride and finished distanced. Now, the start before that was beaten only 3/4 of length at Georgian Downs, and it is one that's got 3 third-place finishes in 4 starts this year. The other start was that one last time out with the break. Fashion Blogger is 4-1 on the board. Number 4, Century Havana, well, was able to smoke the field here July the 15th all the way on top, winning in 2 minutes. Century Havana, though, last time out, is one that didn't race as well at Georgian Downs. Now, did put up a pretty nice back half of 57-1, but that 33-second opening quarter for Century Havana just didn't help Century Havana. And Century Havana now looking with the better post position possibility to leave a little bit more. Century Havana is 7-2. Number 3, Century Gaga. Well, shows some recent form. Last 2 starts at Hanover were fairly good, beaten 2 lengths last time out. Has another favorable post position, had post 1 last time out. Century Gaga and Nick Stewart. A longer play at 22-1 that might be better than the odds suggest. And number 1, American Rose, has had just 1 start. A mile here in 59-3. Had a pretty solid third panel of 28-1. The back half of 58-2. So American Rose, if she's in full bloom early from the inside, she could be a pretty solid player for Kelly Shepard, and is 3-1 on the board. The gate is rolling for race number 6. Checking up positions. American Rose and Enduring Words on the inside. In the center, Century Gaga and Century Havana and Vanna's Cam to the outside. She's got it all. Fashion Blogger and Mocking Mary. Field of 8 for race number 6. Is at the start of the rough, and Century Gaga, Vanna's Cam, and to the outside, Mocking Mary. And then it is She's Got It All, and American Rose down to the inside. But Century Gaga's got the lead as they work around the turn. American Rose went off stride. Century Havana's racing second. Then it is Mocking Mary, who's now on the inside third, and is in front of Vanna's Cam, and then She's Got It All, and Enduring Words. And back further is Fashion Blogger. American Rose, after that early break in stride, trails the field. They race on to the opening quarter. Century Gaga, 25-1, has a lead of a couple of lengths right now. Century Havana is second. Mocking Mary is third. Vanna's Cam is racing fourth, and then fifth is She's Got It All. 28-4 the opening quarter as the field comes off the turn and rolls on towards us. Then racing position to sixth right now is Enduring Words, and then it is further back to American Rose and Fashion Blogger. Century Gaga's got the lead. On past the half they go, and they head towards the 5/8, and on the inside racing second is Mocking Mary. 59-2 is the halftime. On down the backstretch for Century Gaga, and Mocking Mary is second. On the outside, Century Havana now is going to come on quickly. Century Havana is moving up and is a length and a half off the lead of Century Gaga, and racing position fourth is Vanna's Cam, and She's Got It All as fifth. Those of five have separation on the rest of the field as the field hustles to three quarters, but Century Gaga at 25-1 still with the front leads at a length and a half over Mocking Mary. Then on the outside, Century Havana. She's Got It All took the short way around the turn and set out three wide as Vanna's Cam. It is Century Gaga as they turn on down the stretch ride. Century Gaga up the inside, Mocking Mary. Mocking Mary up the inside, on the outside, Vanna's Cam. Mocking Mary, Vanna's Cam. Vanna's Cam wins. Mocking Mary was second. She's Got It All third. And then Century Gaga and Century Havana 158 flat. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 6, number 5, Vanascam, a 6-year-old Camlock Brown mare. Owned and trained by Catherine Flanagan. Scott Young is the winning driver. Vanascam's first career win. 158 flat. The payouts for the 6th race: 5 Vanascam, 1750, 1160, and 630. 8 Mocking Mary, 710, 410. 6 She's Got It All, 610. $2 exactor, 101.70. Dollar try, $337. Dollar win for, $410.55. A 20-cent high five, $4,442.60. Ka-ching. The 6th race, order of finish from the top: 874-51362. That's 874-51362. Field for race number 7 is on parade 1. OK, Jasmine. J.R. Plot for Stefan LaRock and Pierre Minot. There is number 2, Tillicum. Jenny St. Pierre for Tiffany Staley. Number 3 is Rideaway Shark. Travis Henry for Scott McNiven and Kimberly McNiven and Thomas Broadhurst. Number 4 is Regal Luck. Scott Young for John Smith Jr. And number 5 is Fool Me Again. Robert Shepard for Blake McIntosh and 30 Plus Stable and Andy Klemenczyk. Number 6, Top Royal. Colin Kelly for Randy Henry and Bryden Farms. Number 7 is Sirius Star. Mike Horner for Mark Horner and Douglas Wilson. Number 8 is Hummock Feisty. Jay Harris for Jack Harris. Number 9, Sunshine in My Pocket. Austin Sorry for Kyle Reibling. Field of 9, race number 7. Well, let's look at this field. We'll start with number 5, Fool Me Again. Pretty good efforts in the last 2 starts, but just before that, rather poor efforts the last 2 starts, but just before that, a very good one, July the 11th. Look at parked early, back out and driving at 3/4, but then finished second, beaten 3/4, 53-1. Also, just before that, you see a couple of 51 miles, 51 and 51-3. So Fool Me Again has plenty of overall ability. And Fool Me Again, well, the fans think that this one's going to make the transition, dropping out of Mohawk off those 2 tough last starts and get rocking pretty well. Fool Me Again is 4-5. Number 6, Top Royal, was better last race, bounced back from a tough outing, but overall only one poor start in the last 6. And Top Royal has made the top 3 in 10 of 14 this year. Top Royal battled hard last race, coming first up. Still only beaten a length and a half. If Top Royal could get a top trip, Colin Kelly could come out on top in here. 9-2. Number 3, Rideaway Shark, did not have much fun from post 8 last race, but was a winner at Sarnia just before that last one. Has been a little inconsistent, has been bouncing back and forth between good and poor efforts. Look at last year, though, 8 wins. And Rideaway Shark has a lot of back class, almost $400,000 in lifetime earnings. And Rideaway Shark is 17-1. Is one that, with a favorable post, she could be dangerous in here. Rideaway Shark is a nice price for a shot in here. And number 1, OK Jasmine, 6-1 on the board. Was a winner last time out, but moves up. But that was a win from post 7. And so OK Jasmine just might be okay with a step up. J.R. Plot on the inside. 5-1. 7th race to go to post shortly. Field of 9. Okay, it is rolling for race number 7, checking up positions. Okay, Jasmine, Tillicum, right away Shark on the inside. In the center, Regal Luck and Fool Me Again. To the outside, Top Royal, Series Star, and How Much Feisty. And the second tier, Sunshine in My Pocket. Note that number 5, Fool Me Again, is well back at the start. And they're at the start of the robin. Okay, Jasmine and Tillicum. Right away, Shark is riding into the front 3. Then it is a Top Royal on the outside. And down to the inside, Sunshine in My Pocket is racing 5th, and 6th is Regal Luck. Then it is back to Series Star and How Much Feisty. And Fool Me Again is back trailing the field on the race to the opening quarter. And it is Okay Jasmine who's got the front. And now moving on the outside, Top Royal. And Colin Kelly wants to come on and try to be on top over Okay Jasmine. Then racing 3rd is Tillicum. And position 4th is Ride Away Shark. And then it is Sunshine in My Pocket. 28-1 is the opening quarter, and they're dueling on top. Okay, Jasmine on the inside, Top Royal on the outside. Right now has been issued the parking ticket by J.R. Plon as they come off the turn. And racing 3rd is Tillicum. And then position 4th is Ride Away Shark, and then Sunshine in My Pocket. And then it is back to Regal Luck and Sirius Star and How Much Feisty. And Fool Me Again is trailing the field. Off a sharp 56-second halftime with the Inquirer sent up pertaining to 5, Fool Me Again. They race into the backstretch. Okay, Jasmine has the lead. On the outside, Top Royal trying to survive a park trip and is just a length back. And on the inside, racing 3rd is Tillicum. Right away, Shark is on the outside, position 4th, and then Sunshine in My Pocket. Sirius Star, Regal Luck, and back for their How Much Feisty. Okay, Jasmine, as they hustle on by 3/4. Okay, Jasmine, 124-1. Tillicum is 2nd. Top Royal weakens a little bit, and then it is Right Away Sharkin on the outside. Sirius Star is kicking in, and Sunshine in My Pocket, then Regal Luck and How Much Feisty. Up 3/4, 124-1. They come on down the lane. Okay, Jasmine, Tillicum up the inside. Tillicum is coming quickly now. Tillicum up the inside against Okay Jasmine. Tillicum might have won. Okay Jasmine, then 3rd Top Royal, and then Sunshine in My Pocket. 154-1. On the board, we have a 2-1-6-9, and coming back in front of us is number 2, Tillicum. 8-year-old Jeremy's Jet Brown mare, home by Denny St. Pierre, trained by Tiffany Staley. Denny St. Pierre is the winning driver. It is the second win this year, 29th lifetime for Tillicum. 154-1. Fans note the judge's ruling that number 5, Fool Me Again, did receive a fair start, was inside of the fair start pole at the start of the race. Here are the 7th race payouts. Number 2, Tillicum, $24, 640, 420. 1 OK Jasmine, 420 and 330 and 6. Top Royal, 370. $2 Exactor, 83.10. Dollar Try, $131. Dollar Super, 520.15. Here is the 7th race over a finish from the top. 216-593-784. That's 216-593-784. Field for race number 8 is on parade. One is Shadow Marco, Nick Stewart for Vic Putty and Limco Incorporated, and Dr. John Tobin. Number 2, Down My Luck, J.R. Plot for Patrick Shepard and Robert Woodburn. Number 3, Jake Lowen, Bruce Richardson for Jim Ellis and Sven Hansen. And number 4, St. Lad's Thriller, Jay Harris for Jeffrey Williamson and Rebecca Williamson. Number 5 is Fashion on the Beach, Brett McDonough for Richard Morrow and Bradley Grant. And number 6, Phone In, Colin Kelly for Kyle Bossens and Brandon Bossens. Number 7 is Blue Moose, Robert Shepard for Isabel Darvo. 8, Hidden Potential, Scott Young for John Pentland and VMB Stable. And number 9, Jules Dragon, Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen and Paul Sanders. Field of 9, race number 8. Let's look at this field. We'll start with number 4, St. Lad's Thriller. Doesn't have a win yet this year, but 4 wins last year, including a mark of 51-3 at Mohawk last year. And St. Lad's Thriller hasn't raced since the 11th of July, so might need a start. You do see, though, this one racing in 51-3 back in early July. So St. Lad's Thriller could like this class, but we'll see if he's ready to go. St. Lad's Thriller has been off just a day more than a month. St. Lad's Thriller is on the board at 7-1. Others, number 9, Jules Dragon. Well, it's that strong team of Travis Cullen and Jody Cullen. 9-time winner last year in 20 starts was Jules Dragon. This year only a couple of wins, but does show plenty of speed, and we'll see if Jules Dragon can work out a trip from the trailer post. But we haven't seen this one here. Jules Dragon has been racing in that Preferred 2 class at Georgian Downs and was really good in the Preferred 3 class, beating just half a length 2 races ago. So this is a class below that. Jules Dragon is one that does jump out here. Well, that's why you're looking at 2-5. Number 7, Blue Moose. Beaten just 2 lengths last race in this class, and that was from off the pace. So Blue Moose might be able to overcome post 7. Robert Shepard and Blue Moose, 23-1. They're certainly a sleeper value play. And number 1, Shadow Margot, was a winner at Hanover 3 races ago. A tough outing at Mohawk. And then last race was decent here, beaten just 2 lengths in 54-4 inside post position. Shadow Margot, only 1 win, though, in 16 starts on the year. 19-1 from post position 1. Field of 9, race number 8, going to post shortly. It is rolling for race number 8. Shadow Margot, down by luck and Jake Lowen on the inside. In the center, St. Lad's Thriller, Fashion on the Beach. To the outside, Phone In, Blue Moose, and Hidden Potential. The second tier, Jules Dragon. The field for race number 8. Into the stretch drive, gathering speed approaching the start. And they're at the start of the rough. Shadow Margot, St. Lad's Thriller, Down to My Luck, and Jake Lowen. And then Fashion on the Beach on the outside is also getting out well. Jules Dragon from the second tier. But right now with the early lead is St. Lad's Thriller. Shadow Margot is racing position second, and Down to My Luck is third. Then fourth is Fashion on the Beach, and then it is back to Jules Dragon, mid-pack fifth, and Jake Lowen is sixth. The trailing three are Phone In, Blue Moose, and Hidden Potential. And on they race to the opening quarter, and St. Lad's Thriller has the lead as they hustle on to the opening quarter. Shadow Margot is right there close in the pocket, and third is Down to My Luck. Fashion on the Beach is racing position fourth, and Jules Dragon now is going to step to the outside. Then it is back to Jake Lowen. It's Phone In, then Blue Moose, and Hidden Potential. 27-2 the opening quarter, and St. Lad's Thriller leads this field off the turn, heading up towards the half with Shadow Margot on the inside. And now Down to My Luck is moving on the outside, is only 2 1/4 off the lead, and Jules Dragon is well spotted second over fourth. Halftime 56-3. Fashion on the Beach is on the inside, racing fifth. And then sixth is Phone In. Outside racing position to seventh as they race the backstretch is Blue Moose. And then it is back further to Hidden Potential. On down the backstretch they go. St. Lad's Thriller has the lead. St. Lad's Thriller and Shadow Margot on the inside. On the outside, Down to My Luck now has a share of second alongside Shadow Margot. 3/4, 124-4. And it is St. Lad's Thriller, Shadow Margot, and Down to My Luck, and racing fourth is Fashion on the Beach. And then it is Hidden Potential and Phone In as the field races the way towards the top of the stretch. St. Lad's Thriller off that 3/4, 124-4, and continues on. St. Lad's Thriller, well, the finish isn't a thriller. Won it by about 4 or 5. Shadow Margot in a place photo. Charging on the outside was Fashion on the Beach. 153-1. St. Lad's Thriller. On the board, we have a 4-1-5-2. Wheeling back in front of us, number 4, St. Lad's Thriller, a 4-year-old Mach 3 brown gelding, owned by Rebecca Williamson, trained by Jeffrey Williamson. Jay Harris is the winning driver. It's the first win this year and the 8th lifetime St. Lad's Thriller. 153-1. Mutual payouts, number 4, St. Lance Thriller, 12.60, 7.10, and $6. 1 Shadow Marco, 7.50 and $6, and 5 Fashion on the Beach, 4.30. $2 Exactor, 102.50. Try, 179.60. $5 Superfecta, 2,470.70. Here is the 8th race order of finish from the top. 248 137 569. That's 248 137 569. Field for race number 9 is on parade. 1, Gentle Warrior. Brad McDonald for Ron McDonald and Edward Gork. Number 2 is Betty's Bay. Colin Kelly from L. Giles and Inglewood Stables. And number 3 is Innocent Kiss. Nick Stewart for Ryan Stewart and Bernie Klaser. Number 4 is 3 Counts. Robert Shepard for Robert Fellows and Hunt Racing and Yolanda Fellows and Patrick Dillon. And number 5 is Wildcat Magic Austin Sorry for Brenda Duncan and Daniel Walker. Number 6 is Toriel Chadamore for James Barton. Correction, Scott Young for James Barton. And number 7 is Martini's Place. Travis Cullen for Richard Morrow and Bradley Grant. Number 8 is La Holda Moonbeam. Jason Ryan for David Daniel. And 9 is Fading Shadow. Bruce Richardson for Malcolm McPhail. There is number 7, Martini's Place. Field of 9, race number 9. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 4, 3 Accounts. And, well, one that's got 4 wins in 16 tries this year. And now gets a better post position than the last time out. And this will be the first start here since that try back last time out. Now, did finish 4th here July the 29th, one class above this one. But also you see this one racing in a preferred 2 at Georgian Downs June the 6th. And also a couple of starts here in the preferred 3 class. In fact, it was really good in the preferred 3 class here June the 24th, coming first up and finishing a very close third. 3 Counts needs to come back to that level. And right now the fans are expecting this mare to give a very strong account of herself. 4 to 5 on the board. Number 5, Wildcat Magic, is one that was in this class last race, off the pace, finishing 4th. Took a lot of time off. This will be just the 6th start after missing a bunch of time. Wildcat Magic is 16 to 1 on the board. Number 8, La Holda Moonbeam, well, has a tough post position to try to overcome here. You see this one racing post 8 in a preferred 3 class back in June, but that didn't work out very well at all. La Holda Moonbeam is one with plenty of back class. We'll see if she can find a way to overcome the post at a lesser level than what she raced here from that outside post going back a ways. La Holda Moonbeam and Jason Ryan, though, fans are a little bit doubtful. 21 to 1 on the board. 1 Gentle Warrior, 15 to 1 down to the inside. Recent form isn't good, but a 5-time winner in 26 starts last year and gets the inside. This will be the first start off of missing some time due to sickness. Gentle Warrior is 16 to 1 on the board. Fans are all over number 4, 3 Counts to the tune of 1 to 2. Gate is rolling for race number 9, taking up positions. Gentle Warrior, Betty's Bay, Innocent Kiss on the inside. In the center, 3 counts in Wildcat Magic. To the outside, Toriel, Martini's Place, and Low Hold a Moonbeam. The second tier, Fading Shadow. Field for the 9th race, a full field of 9. Into the stretch drive, here they come. And the field for the 9th race is at the start. Innocent Kiss will get out with Gentle Warrior. 3 counts to the outside, Martini's Place. Field hustles on into that first turn. Innocent Kiss has got the lead. 3 counts is racing on the outside second, and Gentle Warrior is positioned third. Then it is Martini's Place and Betty's Bay down to the inside. Then it is back further. Wildcat Magic is racing 6th, and 7th is Fading Shadow. Then Toriel and Low Hold a Moonbeam. 3 accounts with the front. On they race past the opening quarter. It's 3 accounts in front of Innocent Kiss right now, and Gentle Warrior is third. Martini's Place fourth. 28-2 is the opening quarter. Betty's Bay is fifth on the inside. Fading Shadow moves on the outside. Then it is back to Wildcat Magic and Toriel and Low Hold a Moonbeam. Off the turn they come. 3 counts, and Robert Shepard has the lead as the field comes off the turn and rolls on towards us with Innocent Kiss in the pocket. Martini's Place on the outside is racing just about 3 lengths from the front. Gentle Warrior is fourth, and that halftime was recorded in 58-4. On the outside, Fading Shadow gains a bit of ground. Betty's Bay is on the inside and is currently about 4 3/4 lengths from the front. Then it is back to Wildcat Magic and Toriel, and Low Hold a Moonbeam trails the field. On down the back stretch they go, and 3 accounts leads it by a length and a half still. Innocent Kiss is right there snuggled into the pocket as they hustle their way on towards 3/4, and then third is Martini's Place, and Gentle Warrior is racing fourth, and then Fading Shadow has a share of fifth along Betty's Bay on the inside. Wildcat Magic and Toriel, and then Low Hold a Moonbeam. 3/4, 127-3, and it's 3 accounts, but here comes Innocent Kiss. It is Innocent Kiss on the outside, 3 accounts on the inside, 3 accounts and Innocent Kiss, and 3 accounts is digging in. 3 accounts is going to turn back Innocent Kiss, and then Gentle Warrior and Betty's Bay, 156-2 for 3 accounts. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race 9, number 4, 3 accounts, a 5-year-old Mach 3 Bay mare, owned by Hutt Racing, Yolanda Fellows, and Patrick Dillon. Robert Fellows, the trainer. Robert Shepard, the winning driver. 5th win this year and 14th lifetime for 3 accounts. Mile of 156-2 for 3 accounts. Ninth race payouts, number 4, 3 accounts, 240, 220, 210. 3, Innocent Kiss, $4 and $3. And 1, Gentle Warrior, $4.40. $2 exactor, $6.30. Dollar Try, $14.20. Dollar Superfecta, $110.65. Ninth race or have finished in the top. 342 156 789. That's 342 156 789. Field 4. Race number 10 is on parade. One is Red Hot Torch, Robert Shepard for Isabel Darvaux, and a numbered company. Number 2 is CD Max, George Ketros for Gary Mahan and David Williamson and Paul Mahan. And number 3 is Goldie Rocket, Paul McKenzie for Denise Ball. Number 4 is Scratch 5, Windsong Ophelia, next to her for Bud Sinclair and Jerry Van Bokel. And number 6, I Am What I Am, Dag Henryson for 100 the Hard Way. Number 7, Guccio's Office, Steve Charlton for Kathleen Charlton. And number 8 is Radical Roy, Brett McDonough for Kyle Raveling and TJ Stables. Number 9 is Tuxedo, Jay Harris for Terry Gallant and Triple S Equine. Well, fans looking at this field, will start with number 6, I Am What I Am. And look at that last race. Made an early break and still recovered to win by 3 1/4. Has 2 wins and a close third in the past 3 starts. And I Am What I Am also benefits with a scratch to his inside. Will leave out of post position 5. But there is a concern. You see breaks, a couple of qualifiers early breaks for that last race. I Am What I Am, 4-1 on the board. I think without those breaks, you'd see this one closer down to 2-1 or even money. But I Am What I Am is 4-1. Number 1, Red Hot Torch, is one that, well, inside post, went to the front last race and almost was able to go all the way. Second beaten in Ecken, 58-4. And certainly that compares well. In fact, I Am What I Am's miles aren't quite at that speed level. So also Red Hot Torch with the inside is one that certainly warrants a lot of respect. Now, that was the only sub 2-minute mile that you see in the last few. But still, if you look at the year, 9 top 2s out of 17 starts. Red Hot Torch at 2-5 on the board. Number 9, Tuxedo, is one that, well, beaten a length last race in 1:59. And Tuxedo was right in behind Red Hot Torch at the finish. And Tuxedo will be leaving right behind Red Hot Torch at the start here. 22-1, now 20-1. Pretty fair price. Tuxedo at least belongs somewhere on the ticket. At number 3, Goldie Rocket, was solid here 2 races ago to finish second. Last race had post 8. Now gets a much better post. Should, in just his 4th start of the year, be a much bigger factor. Goldie Rocket at 14-1. Fans have made one Red Hot Torch the 3-5 betting favorite. is rolling for race number 10. Field is moving in, taking up positions. Red Hot Torch on the inside with CD Max. In the center, Goldie Rocket, Windsong Ophelia. And I Am What I Am. To the outside, Guccio's Office and Radical Roy, and the second tier, Tuxedo. Field for race number 10, turning into the stretch drive. Here they come. And the field for race number 10 is at the start of the round. And Goldie Rocket launches with Red Hot Torch and Windsong Ophelia. Then it is just CD Max and Tuxedo. The field races the way on around the turn, and Red Hot Torch is able to come on and get the lead. Tuxedo from the second tier. Then it is a Goldie Rocket, who's racing position to third, and fourth in line as they race their way on down the backstretch is CD Max, and CD Max is in front of Windsong Ophelia. Then it is back to I Am What I Am, and Radical Roy and Guccio's Office trailing the field. They race the way on past the opening quarter in 28-3. Red Hot Torch, the 1-2 favorite, has the lead, and that advantage right now is a length and 3/4, and Tuxedo is second, and Goldie Rocket is third, and CD Max is racing fourth. Windsong Ophelia moving on the outside in front of I Am What I Am and Guccio's Office, and down to the inside. Radical Roy scoots up the inside and saves some ground and gains some position. Red Hot Torch as they race their way past the half, 58-3. Red Hot Torch, Tuxedo is racing second, and third in line is still Goldie Rocket as they work their way on into the backstretch, and then racing on the outside now. Windsong Ophelia has come on and taken fourth and is about 5 lengths off the lead. Then CD Max is on the inside. Then it is I Am What I Am and Radical Roy, and Guccio's Office is well back. Red Hot Torch is leading the way as the field hustles their way on towards 3/4. And on the inside, second is Tuxedo. And then to the outside, racing position third. Windsong Ophelia's come on now, and it's only about a length and 3/4 off the lead. Goldie Rocket is racing fourth, and then it is CD Max and I Am What I Am and Radical Roy. It is Red Hot Torch as they turn for home. Red Hot Torch as the field comes on down the stretch drive. Red Hot Torch and up the inside. Windsong Ophelia. Windsong Ophelia up the inside is going to take it from Red Hot Torch, and then 3 across the track for third between CD Max and Windsong Ophelia, and then Goldie Rocket. 159 flats. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 10. It's number 9, Tuxedo. A 5-year-old credit winner, black gelding, owned by Triple S Equine, trained by Terry Gallan. Jay Harris is the winning driver. Tuxedo victorious, second win this year, 7th lifetime. Tuxedo takes race number 10. The 10th race mutual payouts, 9 Tuxedo, 1990, 944.50. 1 Red Hot Torch, 260, and 210 and 5. Winsong Ophelia, 270. $2 Exactor, 96.50. Dollar Try, 116.85. $2 Double, 40.20.
Sorry.
The Dollar Pick 3, 168.75. Dollar Win 4, 2,017.55. Dollar High 5, 1,776.30. Here is the 10th race order finish from the top. 2, 4, 5, scratch 36871. That is 2, 4, 5, scratch 36871. That concludes the live harness racing program. Action resumes here this coming Friday. Our first dash will go to post at 6:30 p.m.